Hi everyone, this is the Precise Prosecutor and I'm George Howarah at Harrity. Previously I discussed why conducting examiner interviews is so important and how to prepare for them to maximize their value. But in my opinion, for examiner interviews to be successful, a clear and concise agenda must be prepared and provided to the examiner in advance of the interview. However, it is important to note that examiner agendas will likely become of record, so any proposed amendments or arguments may create patent prosecution estoppel. With that in mind, this is how I like to prepare an agenda for an examiner interview. First, I like to identify all the relevant issues and rejections and list them in the matter of importance. For example, if there are independent claims of different scope that present different issues, I'd like to include each independent claim and identify the relevant issue. However, the order in which I provide the rejections or issues in the agenda is not always the same as the order in which I discuss them during the interview. For example, a 101 rejection may take a long time to discuss, so I may want to discuss a 103 rejection first and allocate the remaining time to the 101 rejection. Second, when claim amendments are necessary, I always like to include them in the agenda. And irrespective of whether I include them, if helpful or needed, I like to include a minimal argument relating to the issue or cite relevant portions of the specification. This may help the examiner better understand how the features align with the invention. This also may give the examiner more time to focus on a specific issue. And if they disagree, the examiner can provide further insight to their claim interpretation or rejection, or possibly provide alternative claim amendments. Third, when I'm not confident that the claim amendments or arguments will overcome the rejection, I like to have backup options ready, such as alternative claim amendments, dependent claims, or other portions of the specification. I may or may not include them in the agenda, depending on the rejection and the stage of prosecution. Lastly, and most importantly, I prefer to organize my agenda by bullet points. Examiners only get 1 hour of credit for the interview, 30 minutes to prepare for it, and 30 minutes to conduct the interview. So having a well-organized agenda that is easy to follow and understand will allow the examiner to provide more consideration to your claim amendments and arguments. Well, that's how I like to prepare an examiner interview agenda. How do you like to prepare them? Thank you.